two structures to keep in mind. The first is that whenever you have a definite word followed by an indefinite word, they create an is in between. The second is that whenever you have a word that's definite followed by another word that's also definite, this second definite word is an adjective of this first noun. And the way you know it's an adjective of this first noun is because it copied its definiteness. This was definite only because this word was definite. So even if you have a string of definite words, you know they're all adjectives of this definite noun. Likewise, if you have an indefinite word followed by another indefinite word, you know that this indefinite word is an adjective of this indefinite noun. And even if you had a string of indefinite words, they're all adjectives of this indefinite noun. Yeah, so just to recap, in the first structure, you have opposites. You have a definite word plus an indefinite word to create a sentence. In the second structure, you have a definite word plus a definite word or an indefinite word plus an indefinite word to create an adjectival phrase. So why is it so important to keep these two structures in mind and to know the difference between these two structures? So let's use Al-Ustadhu Wazirun Jadidun as an example. Yeah. So in this one sentence, you can see these two structures at play. So this first structure where you have a definite word plus an indefinite word to create an is, you can see here you have a definite word plus an indefinite section, which means there must be an is in between here. Yeah? So this means Al-Ustadhu is Wazirun Jadidun. You can see that this second structure is at play because you have two indefinite words. So that means this indefinite word is an adjective of this indefinite word, which means the whole sentence translates as the teacher is a new minister. So instead of saying the teacher is a new minister, how do I say the teacher is the new minister? So first of all, I take this adjectival phrase and I make it definite for the, right? So al-wazirun becomes al-waziru. And then jadidun, we have to change it because it's an adjective of this word. We have to change it to reflect the changes in the first word. So al-jadidu. So al-ustadhu wazirun jadidun has now become al-ustadhu al-waziru al-jadidu. However, this second sentence, does it still follow this structure where you have a definite section followed by an indefinite section? No, we have a definite section followed by another definite section. And so now it's starting to look like this structure, but we don't want this structure, we want the is. How do we create an is? How do we create a separation between these two definite structures? So here we didn't need a separation yet. We had a definite section followed by an indefinite section, which is why there was an id automatically created. In the second sentence, we have a definite section followed by another definite section. So we need to create an artificial is in between to separate the two sections. How do we do that? We bring in the pronouns. So because al-ustadhu is a masculine word, we'll use a masculine pronoun. So we say al-ustadhu huwa al-waziru al-jadidu. The teacher is the new minister. Likewise, if al-ustadh was a feminine word, al-ustadhu becomes ustadhatu. Here, al-waziratu al-jadidatu. Yeah? So we have al-ustadhu huwa al-waziru al-jadidu, or al-ustadhatu hiya al-waziratu al-jadidatu. The first one doesn't need an is because we're using this structure. The second one, we need to create an artificial is because it no longer uses this structure and it resembles this structure too much.